Hello, 6 is receiving students and teachers. Thank you. You may be seated. Right, let us look at what you did for homework yesterday in your groups. Remember, you were supposed to do mind maps. Receiving students, I hope you have made up your mind maps for your homework. We will see what our friends from the model class have come up with. Right, we will see what our friends from the model class have come up with. We have their mind map here. Remember, you were all asked to do something on class. Receiving students. Okay, very good. Pollution. Now, this is what your friends here at the model class have come up with. They've got different ways in which pollution affects them and how they can help to slow down that pollution. We've got one here. We also have another one across here. Okay, we have another one across here. All to do with rubbish and dynamiting, rubbish dump, rubbish, dynamiting, and rubbish dump, and the other one right at the bottom there, fishing with net. That's especially for dynamiting. Now, the next one that we have here, we have another one here from group 5. Group 5 have come up with one there. You can see their sample work there. That's from group 5. They've got pollution, and that's throwing away rubbish, sea pollution. They've got illegal dumping, nice air pollution, and yeah, sea, air, and illegal dumping. Now, that's for the group there. We have another one here. We have another example right here. Now, in this example, you can see the pollution on air pollution. They also have sea pollution there, and rubbish in the swamp or illegal dumping also. So good, that's different types of pollution done by this group. Thank you, Rupa. And finally, we have another example here. We have an example here of the other group, and they're all to do with pollution. These are all to do with pollution there. So they've got pollution that's building, what's this? Pollution made in air coming from factories. They have burning plastic bags and all the different pollutions there. This is what is found around the class, model class environment. Receiving students, you will have different sorts of pollutions in your own environment according to what you can find there. Thank you very much, everyone, for doing that. Let's give them 5.5 claps, everyone. Okay, good. Thank you. You may sit down. Receiving teachers and class, we have a new strand today. That's Science in the Home, and also a new substrand. Our new substrand is learning about substances. Learning outcome 6.3.1, that's the learning outcome. And our learning outcome, identify and organize compound substances into groups. Our topic for today is on materials around us. And of course, this is lesson number 34. Lesson number 34. Okay, receiving students and class. Got the money in my pocket. I want you to look at it very closely. I would like you to look at this part very closely. Here. This one. Can you see that? Ta-da! This is the part that you saw. See this? Right, and can anybody tell me about this here? What is the name of this substance?
Cabin.
It is a cabin, good. Right, what do you think it is made of? Is it, look carefully at the cabin. Look at the cabin. Is it man-made or is it natural? Man-made or natural? Anamoro?
Man-made.
It is man-made. Okay, good. Okay, can you describe the whole cabin itself? Describe the whole cabin. Describe it, its color, its texture, come. Right, receiving students and class, Anamoro is going to help me to describe the cabin that we have in front here.
Color is white, black, white, brown, black, and yellow. That's all.
Right, very good. Okay, that's its color. How about its texture? How does it feel? How does it feel? How do the cabin feel? Come, Emmanuel, come and help Anamoro to check the cabin out. Thank you very much. No, that's okay. You can stand there. Come. Manuel, how do you think the cabin feels?
Feels a little bit rough.
It feels a little bit rough. Little bit rough. What do you think it is used for? What do you think this cabin is used for?
Decoration.
Decoration. Okay, thank you very much, Anamoro and Emmanuel. Thank you very much, everyone. Give them a clap. Thank you. Okay, the cabin is taller than me. It's big in size. As Anamoro says, it's brown, white, some black on it. And as Emmanuel states, it's a bit rough. It feels rough. And it is used for decoration. Okay, very good. Our activity for today, receiving students and class, closer look at materials. That is our activity for today. Now, you make a list of 10 materials you can find in the classroom and complete the given table. Your table should look something like this. Okay, so you have substance, man-made or natural, description, that's the color, texture, the size of the material or substance, and what is it used for. Just like what we did on the cabin. Now let's do an example so you may be clear. We went through it talking about it, but now let's put that up there. So your activity chart should look something like this. Right, let's do the one on the cabin. We said that, okay, the substance is the cabin. And we said that cabin is man-made. We described it as, what was the color? White, brown, black, yes. A bit of yellow. It felt rough, it was a big, what was the size? A big cabin. A big cabin. And one of its, what it was used for? Decoration. Okay, so you will be doing something similar to what we did at the beginning with the cabin. But you are going to be using objects that you find around you. Receiving teacher, you may put this, you may put the chart on the blackboard. Receiving students and class. In the description, you will see color, texture. Texture is referring to how rough or smooth the object you are describing is. If you are confused, your teacher will help you. Once again, you are going to describe class and the receiving students. You are going to describe anything that you have brought, things that you have brought along with you, things that are in the classroom or around the school, anything around you at the moment. Anything natural. Six is, and receiving students, you may also look out of your classroom window and name some of the things that you can see outside, just outside your classroom window. Sixes and receiving students, most of you are writing down man-made things. Think of other natural things that you can see from your desk. The list is going to man-made side. All right, 6Es and receiving students. By now you should have at least finished doing up your table of the objects and so forth. Should have worked well in your groups. Let us see what our friends from the model class have done so far. Okay, they've come up with 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, they've come up with 4 there. And here we have a pencil case. It's man-made. It's green, soft, and white, and it's for carrying stationery. Okay, that's one use. We also have a natural one there. That's a tree here. The tree is natural. It is yellow, a bit of brown and green, and it's used for decoration. It's used for decoration. Okay, you should have something similar to that for your chart. Right, our summary notes for today. Very quickly, copy down your summary notes into your exercise books, receiving students and class. All the things or materials are described as substances. Next one, substances can be man-made or natural. Very good. By now you should have at least completed writing down your summary notes. Our keyword for today, everyone, substances. Next lesson, telling one material from another. Telling one material from another. And the materials needed for the lesson, there's a whole lot of them. Chalk, rubber band, a glass marble, an aluminum can, cooking oil, honey, a piece of plastic, piece of wire, a wooden stick, block of wood, piece of cloth, and candle. You are going to be bringing all those things. Those are the materials needed for the next lesson. With that, thank you very much, 6Es, receiving students, and have a nice day with your teacher.